Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Nicole's most dreaded fear, medical clinic crisis, Tate's capture and hazardous technique. Days of Our Lives uncover that some alerts will go off. Nicole Walker-DiMera will worry about Holly Jonas getting drunk during the event. In spite of the fact that Nicole might criticize Holly a piece for drinking, she may likewise understand she's been dismissing her girl. DOL spoilers say that will prompt some mother-girl reconnection time over early lunch in the town square. As it would turn out, Eric Brady and Jude Brady will appear there, as well. Sloane Peterson Brady won't be pleased when she sees them all together, but Holly and Nicole's spirits will be lifted as they reminisce with Eric. Sloane will truly feel backed into a corner as Leo Stark will make fun of how much she has to lose and increase his demands. According to Other Days spoilers, Everett Lynch will visit the pub with Chad DiMera and Harris Michaels. Them three will share an awkward dinner together, so remain tuned for a few weird minutes. After Paulina Cost gets a determination from Kayla Johnson, they'll go over how this will completely change her and examine any potential medicines. Days spoilers say Chanel Dupree will stress over Paulina's condition, so she'll absolutely love to have Johnny DiMera to rest on. With respect to Ava Vitale, her plate will be terribly full. After Harris attempts to enchant his direction into a heartfelt second chance, Ava will figure out Stefan Demirov has asked trump card EJ DiMera to assist with bringing down Clyde Weston. While Ava shoots Stefan over that move, the Kiriakis family will have an abnormal Christmas supper. Teresa Donovan will end up going with Alex Kiriakis regardless of his prior choice to skip it. When Teresa sees how awkward Alex and Justin Kiriakis are, she will be ashamed of having damaged their father-son bond with the forged letter and all the paternity deception. Then, Days say Wendy Shin will be clashed about whether she ought to remain in Salem or move back to China like her mom needs. Wendy will stress over her dad's well-being and all the strain she's looking from her mother, however Trip Johnson will figure out how to encourage her. Shockingly, Melinda Trask will give Wendy a much-needed boost too, since they'll open dependent upon one another about their comparative foundations. In the recreation area, Konstantin Meliunis will disappear after a stunning kidnapping, yet things may not be very as they appear. Will Konstantin set the entire thing up, or could this be one more person's intense endeavor to stop his quest for Maggie Kiriakis? Back with Nicole, she'll go to her most memorable treatment meeting. Deidre Hall's Marlena Evans will try to help Nicole deal with the loss of her baby boy, but there will be more drama. After Holly patches things up with Tate Dark, they'll intend to go out for New Year's Eve together. Holly will nearly get busted with pills before they head off for a party, yet she'll figure out how to conceal them from Nicole without a moment to spare. There'll be a major party at the bistro to commend the occasion, so that will bring a lot of other Salemites out to ring the new year. During the week, somebody will give a fake admission that is met with incredulity. We'll check whether that connects to Konstantin or one more obscure story on Material. In the interim, a grandparent will have a hotly anticipated gathering with one of their grandkids. Maggie hasn't seen Holly in a long while, yet she'll have motivation to once Holly lands in the clinic. It seems as though Holly's excess will prompt paramedics surging her to the trauma center. When Holly in a battle for her life, Nicole will disintegrate in Eric's arms and EJ will be there to observe it. Tate will become involved with some lawful show because of Holly's difficulty, so Teresa and Brady Dark will stress over their child's destiny. There'll likewise be another infiltrator with regards to the medication scene occurring around. Harris Michaels will think of a technique that could prompt grave risk, so terrible news is blending. Why Stephanie Johnson is in an ideal situation alone nowadays. Stephanie Johnson is an extremely famous young lady on Days of Our Lives. There's her most memorable ex, her subsequent ex, and her latest ex, the man she thought dumped her and the two men she dumped. On some random day, 2 out of 3 need her back. So why, eventually, would she say she is still in an ideal situation confronting the new year all alone? One that moved away from Stephanie Johnson. Everett actually appears to be somewhat sneaky to us. He might be a decent correspondent. Yet, the jury is still out on his identity as an individual. He claimed that he ghosted Stephanie because he went to the post office and fell into a coma. Yes, Salem makes more sense than other locations. However, we're as yet not certain on the off chance that it's valid. Particularly since we currently realize that Everett is additionally Jada's ex, and was utilizing another name then, at that point. Too early. In the meantime, Chad has spoken the truth about as yet being enamored with his late spouse. Here, you can reminisce about his final farewell to Abigail. You would rather not be a person's bounce back. Stephanie might cherish Thomas and Charlotte. She might try and cherish Chad. Yet, Chad doesn't adore her. So why sit around idly on something bound to gravely end? Hotbed. Alex had real affections for Stephanie. Furthermore, Stephanie had certifiable affections for Alex. However, at that point she severed their relationship for the flimsiest of reasons. Whether that was on the grounds that things were going on excessively quick and that terrified her, or on the grounds that she dreaded he'd never adore her the way that she wanted him to, the truth of the matter is, Stephanie bailed. She realized she wasn't prepared. The conclusion is that, at this point, Stephanie is not ready for any relationship. She shouldn't compel it. Pick Stephanie. Days of Our Lives airs weekdays in the United States on Peacock Plus in Canada on the W Network or Global TV app. For more about what's coming up in Salem, look at every one of the most recent Days spoilers, and for a top-to-bottom gander at the show's set of experiences, click here. The best spot for genuine cleanser fans to be is our Facebook gatherings. Have you joined? Check out Days of Our Lives fans, General Hospital exclusive, The Young and the Restless, and The Bold and the Beautiful fans if you enjoy soap spoilers, gossip, and dedicated fans like yourself. Admission ended, insider facts kept, separate despair. Days of Our Lives recommend the show will increase in the place that is known for Salem as Christmas rapidly approaches. Days of Our Lives features. One person's admission comes to a dramatic stop, while one more attempts to leave well enough alone, several splits up. What should fans expect during Monday's show? Time to make a plunge. DOOL spoilers, admission stopped, privileged insights kept, separate anguish. DOOL, Sloan Peterson Brady stops prior to admitting all. Days show that Sloan Peterson Brady will be prepared to admit all, yet something startling unfurls. While Nicole Walker DiMera is about to steal baby Jude, she will become disoriented by realizing that she has no idea where their adopted son is. It looks like she will be about to tell Eric Brady, Greg Vaughn, the truth about baby Jude. What takes place next? Days of Our Lives, Paulina Costs leaves well enough alone. Across town, DOL uncover that Paulina Cost will strive to leave well enough alone from Chanel Dupree. Added secrets suggest that Paulina might be battling with an obscure disease in the long stretches of time ahead, so until she figures out what this condition is, she probably won't believe her little girl should stress over her. DOL, it's Splitsville for a Salem couple. In some miserable news, Days spoilers for Monday's show note that a couple around will separate. Harris Michaels and Stephanie Johnson shared a wild night this week after a plastered trance, so the outcome of this all could come disintegrating down. Seems to be Harris will tell the truth to Ava Vitali, and there's a decent opportunity she will part ways with him once she finds out. Talking about, there will be something significant Stephanie needs to tell Harris during Monday's show. Does this have to do with their one-nighter or something different? Fans should check out find out.